Okay, so I'm here at the National Gallery of Australia at the moment, and I'm just sort of looking around and taking in the scenery and all the amazing art and architecture here. And I just wanted to quickly talk about influence in art and how we can be influenced artists and how it's really important to sort of gain influence and be influenced in our day to day. So for me, visiting art galleries and visiting different institutions and different sort of exhibitions is really important for me. It allows me to sort of have this connection to creativity and connection to art, and also create sort of different uh, connections through my own art. So I think it's really important that as artists we visit galleries, and they don't have to be necessarily big institutions like the National Galleries or anything along those lines, but they can just be local galleries or art spaces that we can sort of explore and gain a sense of influence and a sense of inspiration. Now, for me, the National Gallery of Australia is one of the places that I love coming to because it is such a great source of inspiration. And for me, it's not necessarily just about the artwork that's on display, it's actually about the building. And I think that's really important as when we look as artists, is to look at things in a different way, and it's not just always about observing just the art necessarily that's on display, but it's about observing the context and also sort of thinking about the building and the surrounds. So I think it's really important that we look at these things. So for me, the National Gallery of Australia houses lots of great art, but the building is what's so impressive to me. It's brutalist style of architecture that's very common in Canberra, especially institutionally, and it is almost like a plain canvas that the art is displayed within. So the architecture actually lets the art feel more almost alive, because it does have this sort of restraint in its palette with the concrete, and then also it has this real gestural elements of these harsh brutalist expressions. So for me, I like to come out to the National Gallery and look at the art and experience the site and experience the building, and that recharges my battery as an artist to be more inspired. So I guess to take away from this is it's about recharging a battery as an artist, and it's about being inspired as an artist, because often artists sort of, as artists, we get reclusive and we get into our own sort of heads, and we can often get stuck in our own space and just being in one place all the time. And I think it's really important that we stop and we reflect and we go out and we seek different exhibitions or galleries or institutions to sort of gain this inspiration and really feel why we want to be an artist again and why we're inspired to do art. So yeah, go out, check your institutions out, check your galleries out, and be inspired.